So if we want to install something for our local version of Python 3, we can use the virtual environment command. Here it is, virtual env, and I can do -p for the version of Python. I'll tell it Python 3, and then I'll create something called venv. It's able to create that locally, and then if I want to source that virtual environment, I type in source venv bin activate, and that gives me access to my local virtual environment. To verify I'm in there, I can type in pip or which pip, and it'll show me that that's actually located in my virtual environment. If I type in which Python, it'll also show me Python 2 is outside and Python 3 is inside of here. So from here, I can do a pip install of, let's say, IPython. And now I also can get a full interactive interpreter inside of this environment as well. And this can come in really handy depending on what kind of operations you're using. So if I type in IPython now, that's in my Python 3.6 environment. And I can, let's say I want to find out how many CPUs I have on this machine. I can type in import multiprocessing. And then I can do multiprocessing .cpu count. And you can see that this only has one processor associated with it. So again, I have this interactive environment as well. So that's really the key features of just regular Python code. Another thing you can do, though, you also can look at these tabs here, and there are more advanced features as well. So one advanced feature is that if you go to collaborate, you can actually create a pair programming environment. So you can invite another programmer in your organization, and you can together share a screen and write code together. So if you're working on a Lambda function, for example, this could be an incredibly powerful environment to use, and I've used it, and it's a really great feature. Another thing is there's this outline tab. If you click on outline, this is a great way to search for things. If you go to AWS resources here, what this does is it allows you to create Lambda functions locally or import Lambda functions, like the Lambda function that we created earlier. I can import it inside of here. To create it, you go to this Lambda icon. You can see here it says create new Lambda function. Finally, in terms of a debugger, you also can set up breakpoints. You can walk through your stack, and finally also install Lambdas locally, test those Lambdas locally, and essentially you have a full serverless development environment. That's really the main takeaway for Cloud9. One final thing that I'll note as well is that you also can upload and download files locally and also have access to source control inside of your environment. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to say File, and if I say Upload Local Files, I can actually click on this, and it'll allow me to select a file off of my desktop. In this case, let's just say I want to grab a Python script. I upload it into my environment, and you can see I immediately can go through here and start editing my application. So a really incredible environment to get started with, and we've gone through all the main features. And the main thing I'd like to close with is that if you are doing serverless development, make sure you go through and try out Cloud9, because I think what you'll find is that it is the best environment for developing serverless applications for AWS.